sure that everything is sustainable, then one of the best ways to deal with your trash or refuse, with your food scraps, is composting. We compost a lot here at QVC.
Yes, we sure do.
Yes, we do. And people ask all the time, what happens to the food once it goes bad? Do you throw it out? Please tell me you don't throw it out. No, we put it in the compost pile. I mean, thousands of pounds of food gets composted on a regular basis. Now, Melissa is here, Melissa Fleming-Epps, with Compost Genie. This
sure
sounds
am.
like Diaper Genie.
I know. Do all of you remember the Diaper Genie? I know me as a busy mom of 5 when my kids were little. It got me through everything that I needed to with those diapers. And here's what it is. It's all about that ventilation system that makes sure that nothing smells. So what we've done is we've taken Compost Genie, which is what we've created, and now we've got the ability for all your compostable materials to put it in this very large, really beautiful, nice to look at container that you know is going to hold everything. It's going to hold up to 15 pounds, David. It's the only kind of a vessel for compostable material in the market that has a foot pedal. You can see right here, it also has a carbon filter. Now, what does this do? It's going to make it so nothing smells inside this vessel, and it's also going to make sure that it detracts all of any types of fruit flies or flies and such.
That would be a problem with fruit scraps.
Yes, it would, David.
Yes, it would.
Sure would. It sure would. But these bags, David, it's going to hold up to 15 pounds of compostable material.
And how many bags do we get?
You get, I believe, you get 48 bags, and you get, I believe, 3 carbon filters.
48 bags.
Yes.
And 2 carbon filters.
Each which will last you about 30 days, those carbon filters.
And there's space at the top and the bottom, so humidity can't gather.
That's right, and that's something that was really important. We have a proprietary patented piece that will create airflow. So what the airflow does is when, let's see, we went ahead, we made our fruit salad. I've got our banana peel. Think about that. How many times have you just thrown that banana peel in the trash can and you thought, maybe I could be doing something better for the environment? This is a nice, easy way to start, David. We have our Compost Genie. All I need to do is step on. I'm going to toss that right inside there, and this recyclable, biodegradable bag is actually going to go right into the environment. You can go ahead and you can, your local municipalities, you can call your townships.
Or if you have your own compost pile.
Absolutely.
Put the whole bag and the yuck in.
That tumbler, you just give it a little twirl, and everything that you put inside will be ready to compost. And compost is such a great way to give back to the environment, and it's a great way to recycle your organic materials.
We have 3 color choices. Again, what's my famous phrase? You choose a color because it makes you smile. That'll do exactly the same job. This is the silver.
That's right.
We also have it in the white, and we have it for you in the black. These all do exactly the same job. They each come with 48 bags and 2 carbon filters.
That's right, David. And I'm going to show you how easy it is with all of the with the bags inside. So I have my foot right here on the foot pedal. With this, we tried to really, really work when it comes to engineering to make sure that it would be something that was so easy for you to use. You see, we have these little knobs right here, so these will actually secure it in place. But then when the time comes for you to change that bag,
oh, it dispenses from inside.
It sure does. You
and then tears apart.
That's right. You're going to give it a tear, and then you can see right inside there. I don't know if we can get a shot inside there. There's the patented tray and the technology that is that airflow technology, that proprietary technology that I'm telling you, you will not smell anything that is inside this Compost Genie.
That's what makes it so great. Maybe you've never composted at all before, so check with your local municipality.
That's right.
And see if they pick up compost or if there's a place you can drop it off. Because this is a great way to deal with your trash. Now, most people don't compost because it smells bad, right?
That's right.
So if we can take the odor out of the equation, then now it's more pleasing. It's easier to compost.
That's right.
Now, many of you remember Diaper Genie, made by the same people. This is called Compost Genie.
Compost Genie, that's right.
Genie. And all of this will come together with that foot pedal, so it's easy to pour compostable materials inside.
And I will tell you what, David, in a home where there's, sometimes there's 4 of us, at other times there's 7 of us, depending upon who's home from college, we go through a lot. We use all of our organic materials, instead of my food scraps going in the trash. Now, this is such a great, easy way to make a difference in the environment. And some of us might be thinking, what can I do to make a difference? How can I go ahead and decrease that footprint? This is something easily that you can do. You can take all of your fruit scraps, all your vegetable scraps. You just go ahead, you empty them right out in here. I love the fact that it's typically when you're dealing with compost, David, it might be a little pail that might be on your countertop. Maybe something that might not be very attractive to look at. But with Compost Genie, the way that this was engineered, it's going to fit perfectly next to your trash can. It's also something that you can put at the end of your countertop, and it does all the work for you.
Because many times we rake the food scraps into the garbage.
That's right.
And then they go into the trash can, and then into the big truck.
Correct.
And then they get dumped in a landfill.
Yep.
And then who knows what happens to them after that. They probably just lay there and rot. So all this is a better way to deal with sustainable material.
It sure is, David. And I know so many of us, we're looking for little ways to make a difference. And what a great and easy way.
Well, this is your way to start, right?
It sure is, David. And that's something that we wanted to do. We wanted to give you an easy vessel, an easy way in which to do it. And it's just as simple as taking what's left of your food when you're done, and instead of it going into the trash can, it can go right into the Compost Genie. And each of these bags, David, they are very durable. They're going to hold up to 15 pounds. I know I was speaking to Justin Sachoka, one of our other guests. He actually has been using this for the last couple of months in his home. And he said it took him about a month to fill up 15 pounds of this. And then he actually composts in his backyard. So he was able to remove this. He was able to take the bag, put it right into his tumbler, go ahead, give it a turn, and then he's composting at home. But for those of us that don't compost at home, you can call your local municipality, your local townships, and see what the rules and regulations are. And many times they will. They'll just come right to your home and they will collect them, or you can even take them somewhere and have the compostable piece.
Or if you have your own compost pile in your backyard, then you can do it yourself.
Absolutely.
We have it in the silver.
That's right.
We also have the white. Only 150 left to go around.
Okay.
And the black. Let's be very clear. The reason most people don't compost is because it's not easy and it smells bad.
That's right.
What if we take both of those objections out of the equation? We make it easy and we take the odor away.
That's right.
That's what Compost Genie is all about.
What we're all about.
Epps, it is good to see you,
Thank
friend.
you so much, David. It's great
Always
to see
a pleasure
you.
to have you back. And stay on the line for Compost Genie. Let's check in with Rachel. She's going to remind you about today's special value, and she is presenting the next item.